Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. Last game for the Timberwolves, they picked up the W against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them and coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. And it's Granger in at the 3 spot. Pass to Brewer. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Kicks it out to Rubio. 4 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
Well, last year his coach Eric Spoelstra made the claim that Bosch has transitioned into being an elite defender. He might have a point with the way Bosch has grown.
Now here's Wade. A 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit. And you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Now here's Pekovic following the miss by Chris Bosh. Brewer's shot is off. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
The defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Bosch heads the pick for Chalmers. Pass to Granger. Shoots off the screen. Rebound, Minnesota.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
And Rubio kicks to Young. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Pekovic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Pekovic has got his first points of the night. He'd have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wade outside. Dishes to Chalmers. To the right side. Chalmers with a screen on Young. The wide open look here for Bosch. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Hasn't been the hot start he's wanted here. I mean, he's got a few to fall, but doesn't seem on target most of the time he fires.
Brewer with the ball, averaging 9 points per contest. And Pekovic kicks to Brewer. Here's Young. The rebound by McRoberts.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Wade sets the pick for Chalmers. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat. So it's Minnesota now. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. We talked about the challenges posed by a player like Ricky Rubio, such a tremendous passer and floor general. Coach said, we know he can make plays, but making shots is where he's been less effective. We need to focus on staying home and forcing him to beat us with his scoring. Guys, we'll see if they can limit his highlight reel dimes. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Now Deng. Following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins, Bosch passes to Deng. 6 to shoot. Here's Wade. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one. Well, certainly a story here at the Target Center is the ongoing $100 million renovation to the building. Split 50-50 between the team and the city of Minneapolis. And that's great news for Timberwolves.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
And Chalmers kicks to Deng. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Now here's Wade, covered by Brewer. And he can't bank that one in.
And you look at the long list of improvement for the Target Center. New lobbies, new box office, renovated locker rooms, new clubs and gathering areas. Seems like they're getting great bang for their buck.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Bennett comes in for Thaddeus Young. Mo Williams is checked in for Corey Brewer. And it's Garcia in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Bosch. Napier comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Now here's Dang. 8 points his last outing. Ranger outside. Will it go? And it's Napier missing. And guys, it can be tough to see teams pressuring cities for new arenas. Nice that the Timberwolves can stay put and still get those improvements.
Absolutely, Kevin. You know, this building is good bones, a great location, so it's a pleasure to see the transformation they're making here, and we're already starting to see some of the results of that.
The Heat trail by 10. The kick out to Dang. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Dang's got his first bucket of the night.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Fires from the line. Here's Dang, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Chang's got his second bucket of the night. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Cole, guarded by Garcia. Ranger misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
He got right to the cup using that screen. Garcia's got his first points in this one.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Pass to Granger. Anderson, a screen on Williams. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 12. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Coming up this Friday, February 6th, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies take on Nikola Pekovic and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Live from Minneapolis. Don't miss it.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Garcia, he's in at point guard. Wiggins is out there with Bennett. Then it's Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at the shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Brewer is checked in for Wiggins. And Miami with a change here, too. Wade, he's checked in for Napier. The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Well, this is something they'd like to improve, guys. About 72% on their free throw percentage for the season.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
The Timberwolves shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, polarizing teams. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and become just a huge draw around the NBA.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Brick. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, as you know, Luol Deng, the glue of the Chicago Bulls, was traded away in his 10th season with the team. Coach Tom Thibodeau thanked him for everything he'd done, saying, quote, "You couldn't ask anything more of a player. Practice hard, be a great leader, play for the team, be selfless. Whatever I asked him to do, he did. He embodied what we stand for." Quite a compliment, Kevin.
He'll be missed in Chicago. Thanks, Doris. Here's Cole. After the made shot from Garcia, Cole's shot is good. And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami not perhaps one of the more hated teams around the NBA, but Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this team finished with being a title threat. There's just too much talent on this roster, and for the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgie Dang. Young comes in for Bennett, and Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Garcia. And then for Miami, Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson, and it's Chalmers in for Cole. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He talked to his guys about the importance of functioning as a unit, not as individuals, and on the need to help each other find open shots on the perimeter. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Rubio, averaging 12 points a game. There's the pass to Young. He dishes it to Pekovic. The jump hook, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
You know, one thing you have to give Coach Eric Spoelstra credit for is he's not wedded to just one approach. I like his ability to be flexible. Remember after the 2011 finals, for example, he really went back to the drawing board and changed Miami's offense to their small ball approach, but also wanted to get LeBron inside more. The result has been a couple of championship rings.
Here is Rubio, following the score by Luol Deng. Brewer dishes to Pekovic. Rebound by the Heat. Bosh has got his third rebound tonight. And here's Wade. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside Dang. The dish to McRoberts. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Yeah, they're making some shots now. Clark finally starting to make up some ground.
Beans checked in for Minnesota. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. And Brewer kicks to Rubio. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota making a switch. Wiggins is checked in. Heat also with the sub. Rangers checked in. The Heat trail by 12.
Thaddeus Young is a left-hander out of Georgia Tech. Only played 1 year in college and has really rounded into a nice pro. He's a very unique player. He's a face-up, slashing power forward with a lightning-quick first step. And he's really hard to keep in front.
Now here's Rubio, following the miss by Danny Granger, and Rubio kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Rubio against Wade. Rubio misses. And Thaddeus Young able to outquick most of his opponents, especially Steve in transition.
Yeah, nice spin move getting to the rim and a creative finisher in close. He's got the hook, the scoop, the floater. This guy's dangerous in a lot of different ways.
Now here's Wade after the miss from Ricky Rubio. And again, it's the Heat missing.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Now here's Rubio. Pass to Levine. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Heat trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Here's Rubio after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Young outside, and there's the feed to Wiggins. Back to Young. He kicks to Pekovic. Tries to snap the cold streak. Pekovic with another miss.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Chalmers passed to Wade. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Chalmers, that's blocked.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
Rubio outside. From downtown. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer coming when it did right at the end of the half.
And so we conclude the first half. Timberwolves lead by 13. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach, with this type of ball game, what needs to happen in order for you to pull out a win tonight?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
Coach, thank you so much. Guys, handling both adversity and prosperity, so crucial.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection, and we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see something. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. These guys did not see this coming, but now they know what they're up against and they're going to come out angry. Get ready to go toe-to-toe with them and cap this thing off.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Mick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. And it's Granger in at the 3 slot.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Rubio against Chalmers. He feeds it to Wade. Bosch dishes to Wade. That's good. Wade's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
You know, for Dwayne Wade, he's an athlete who's grown accustomed to having his personal life and his public life intersect. But he's found a way to turn that into a positive, selling the rights to a sitcom based on his experiences as a player and a parent.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, obviously a tough blow for the Miami Heat losing LeBron James. As Eric Spoelstra said, this league teaches you that change is inevitable. You have to embrace it and adapt. We don't have any regrets. He shouldn't have any regrets. It was a historic 4-year run. Guys, the Heat are hoping to reload and make another run at it.
Winning starts at the top, and they've got the organization, Doris. You said it. Thank you. Now, here's Rubio, following the miss by Danny Granger. The kick out to Young. Just 3 to shoot. Rebounded by Granger. And Wade, generous, sharing his experiences for sure. Steve, he even released a training app for smartphones last season.
You know, I used it, Kevin. I ended up dominating my old man league in San Diego, so I'm really grateful to Dwayne for his generosity.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Minnesota making some changes. Chang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And Mo Williams subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Brewer. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Zhang kicks to Young. Brewer passes to Young. Shot from the top of the key. And too long on the shot.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Feeds it to Bosch. Wade outside. Bosch, that's the pick for Wade. The Heat need to get a shot off. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Chris Bosch.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Well, it wasn't a textbook pick, but he still managed to score. Good concentration on the finish.
Anthony Bennett's checked in for Minnesota. The Monster comes in for Wiggins. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Anderson, he's checked in for Bosch. Bang comes in for Josh McRoberts. Napier, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in. Update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Flip Saunders was just going over the plan with his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through the Monster. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Here's Cole, averaging 8 points a game. Kicks to Anderson. Pass to Granger. Heat moving the ball around. Drills it from outside. Napier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road. Maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
And Cole kicks to Napier. They set the pick. Dishes it to Anderson. Pass to Cole. Dang goes in. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves leading by 15.
Luol Deng is the definition of a gamer. He averaged over 38 minutes a game over the last 5 seasons with the Bulls. He played with the fractured thumb, torn ligaments in his wrist. He always goes all out at both ends every time he's on the court.
Here's Napier. After the made shot from Garcia, Napier kicks to Cole. Nobody near Granger. Off target with his 3.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead. Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages, look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Here's Napier. Over to the left wing. Cole. And it's off the back rim. No good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Lets it fly. And again, it's Minnesota.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The Heat trail by 21. The pass to Napier. On the wing, Dang. Pass to Napier. And they get it. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Garcia. And it's Miami with the rebound. Granger's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Napier kicks to Dang. Right side, Dang. And Jang with the block. They retain possession. The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. Garcia with the ball. Jacks up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Minnesota on top, just dominating this one. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Miami with the ball. They've got Levine. Pekovic is out there with Young. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Rubio in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And that one's good by Bosch.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Now, here's Rubio. Young, a screen on Chalmers. It's Young on the wing. Young left side, 6 to shoot. Here's Pekovic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Now, here's Chalmers. Over to the wing. Here's Bosch. Rebound collected by Levine. Timberwolves leading by 22. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. It's an easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also like the penetration. I mean, they're getting into the paint. They're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
Guys, this is the second season since the league returned to a 2-2-1-1-1 finals format. It was a unanimous decision at the time, and I haven't sensed any regrets. The feeling was, and continues to be, that the top seed deserves to have Game 5 at home.
Bosch, a screen on Young. Baseline try. Another shot. And Bosch with the lay-in. Bosch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And now with Clark, every NBA team flying charter flights, travel much less of a concern with that 2-2-1-1-1 format.
Yeah, and I like that. I like the fact we went back to that. It makes a lot of sense in this day and age, and you don't give an advantage or disadvantage to either team. So very good to go back to that. And with the league showing a willingness to increase travel a little bit for the good of the game, it makes you wonder if you'll see a top 16 interconference playoffs. Again, I've already voiced I'm not in favor of that, but I think it's something that has been discussed at least a little bit.
Now, here's Rubio, following the miss by Chris Bosch. Rubio against Bosch. Now the dish to Pekovic. Again, the miss by Pekovic.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Dang attacking. Wade has the open look. Shot is off, and Minnesota will come the other way. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Puts up a three. Levine can't hit. The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Bosch sets the pick for Chalmers. He dishes it to Bosch. Goes up from the top of the key. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Chalmers has got 3 assists in the game. Pekovic with a screen on Chalmers. Passes it to Levine. Wiggins dishes to Rubio. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 21. Chalmers with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Chalmers against Rubio. Chalmers passes to Nick Roberts. The shot is off. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Levine kicks to Rubio. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Chalmers dishes to Bosch. Back to Chalmers. Now Rubio. Pass to Levine. Pekovic with a screen on Deng. Levine passes to Wiggins. It's Young on the wing. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Deng with the bucket. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter.
Well, what we saw here tonight is, one team just had everything going for it and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Well, I think they're very motivated to come in tonight and win after losing the first game against them this season.
Without question. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept, and it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the monster. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Maybe a low percentage.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Ronny Turioff, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Bennett comes in for Thaddeus Young. Muhammad, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Garcia in for Ricky Rubio. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. The pass to Napier. 6 on the shot clock. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Fires for 3. Garcia can't get it to go. And here are the Heat. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Williams kicks to Haslam. Here's Napier. No good with the triple. The 15-footer. No good there. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, the Monster.
Come on. Who died? You look a little nervous.
Well, I heard it's never a good thing to be called into the GM's office, especially the day your 10-day contract is up. So if you're going to release me, I would just appreciate it if you did it quickly.
I'm going to be brutally honest, kid. You haven't done enough to secure a regular roster spot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, wait. You have done enough to secure another 10-day contract, though.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you another shot to prove you belong in this league permanently, huh?
Hey, you won't regret it either. I'm gonna make it awfully hard for you to let me go.
I hope so. Look, the contract's on my secretary's desk. You go sign that on your way out. Get out of here.
All right, thank you.
All right. Where's my lunch?